Hello world, and welcome back to another episode of Technofirma. I'm over here not facing my base because I had split the previous episode into two episodes, and there's developments behind me and they're for a later episode, so I'm just going to do my intro here and say hey, and hey, I'll be right back with the episode. Alright, we're back. So I got my bloomery and ready to go. I think we're gonna put it in this wall here. It took a while, a long while, and I realized after I cut out that I had a stack of copper just sitting here. So yeah, that came in handy. I did figure out the exact number of hits to get a plate, so that was nice. But before we jump into that, I've got a bucket of salt water here and some grain, and I think if you put grain in here it makes alcohol, or not. Man, how do you make alcohol? I think if you put some meat in here, maybe in salt water, it brines it. That's decaying pretty good. Let's cut the decay off like so, and combine that. And what happens when you stick this in here? Nothing. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Gee, I thought for sure that's how you made it. Anyway, let's go ahead and make this bloomery, and now I've got all of these bins in my way. So here's the thing. If you have a barrel and you seal it, right, and then you break it, all the stuff stays in there, but you can't move. If you take that and put it on your back, you can now move. It's storage. So there you go. There's your backpack. Yeah, if you don't seal it, everything spills out, which is, I guess, realistic. So let's just stick all this out of the way. Now I'm going to really need a bigger space here at some point. So we need 3. I made some black bronze, but it doesn't seem to harvest any faster than the bismuth bronze, or bismuth, or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It took silver and gold and copper, but I didn't have much silver and gold, so it seemed to be a waste. But yeah. Alright, so if we break all this down and go something like that, with the bloomery in the middle here. I guess it won't form until you have it complete. And then, and this is just kind of the bare minimal design, I guess. Let's just go ahead and fill this in, because I have the blocks for it. I think that's all we need. I don't know if those leaves are going to interfere. I might have to chop that tree down. Hey, there we go. We've got a bloomery. So I guess those leaves aren't interfering, so we'll leave it be for now. And so yeah, now we need to actually put some coal, I believe, in here. We need 8 charcoal. Charcoal, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we need some of that limonite or lemonite or whatever. And I've got some bigger ones here that I happen to find. And now we actually need a way up there. I think I have some ladders, yes. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a problem. Let's whack him. I don't need any olives right now anyway. Alright, so I think we just drop it, right? So let's just stick some of this in here. I guess you don't actually lose it, it just won't process it if it's too much, so let's just do that for now. Now we need our fire starter, which is right here. Okay, now how do I do this? Oh, I need to drop some charcoal on top of the charcoal block, which is, I think we used 16. So I guess if I take, I guess we used 8. There we go. So let's drop that and drop that. Okay. Or did I do that wrong? There it goes. Haha! Success. Now that's gonna take a while. 15 in-game hours, and we just hit night, so let's go try and sleep some of that off. If I could move faster than a crawl right now. I really need to figure out this brining thing so that we can preserve some of this stuff a little bit better. We need to drink water. There we go. And that pot broke. I really don't like those things. Really wish I knew how to use that leather water sack. Oops, lost a little video there. Alright, well, so let's see if that made any progress. I'm sure it needs a lot more time. It's still going, but let's take a look. Let's take a look up here. And I got 8. What the heck? Did I not do this right? Well, it says molten ore. Well, let's let that go, I suppose. So what else can we do here? We wanted to make some alcohol, I believe, which requires I think it has to be fresh water, but do I have a barrel? Here's a spare one. Let's take that. And where's my bucket? And let's just toss all that in there. 9. Okay. So this is rice grain, which should make, I think, sake. You know what? I think maybe it has to be flour instead of grain, which means I need to use that quern, whatever, and grind it up. So let's put it in here. And give her a turn. And the good thing about this is it actually does a whole stack of grain, unlike, you know, the ores, which, you know, you had to do one at a time. Now, let's see if we can make us some alcohol. Ah, well, there we go. Alright. So now, once that becomes alcohol, we should be able to throw some fruit in there and get brine, I believe. Or vinegar. I think it's vinegar. And then you add a bucket of vinegar to salt water to become brine. And then we can take that meat and brine it, and it should last us a lot longer. You can also smoke the meat, but I don't know. I guess it's a little hard to make the smoker. So, but we'll give it a try, I think. Maybe not this episode, maybe next episode. Hey. Ooh. Let's harvest that guy up. Alright. We are in the Iron Age. We got this. Now what to do with this? Well, let's see what to do with this. We can Work it into a refined iron bloom, which then does what? So we got a raw iron bloom. Oh, oh, what? Wait, oh, what was that? Stop that. So if you take a refined iron bloom, you can make it into ingots, I guess, which makes sense. So where's this raw iron bloom? Can that do anything else? Nope, just refined iron blooms. Okay, so we need to take this, I guess, and put it on here and make it into refined iron bloom. And let's look at the rules. Now, this is the tricky part. So it looks like it's hit, hit, hit. So it's not that tricky. Basically, you have to obey these rules up here and have things in the correct order. Why did my skill reset to 0? So let's see if we can do... Oh, we need to heat it, of course. This is the annoying part. Let's pop that and throw him in there, and that should warm up. Wonder how long that'll take. I don't feel like this bellows is working. So let's take this and move it out of the way and eat my food. Oh, that's raw. I think you can eat raw meat. It just probably wouldn't be a good idea without in this setting, I suppose. You know, there's no FDA to regulate that kind of stuff here. So this is supposed to heat up this thing faster. I don't feel like it's doing it. So let me see. Oh yeah, that figures. Okay. Well, I wonder if this thing will burst into flames if I try to grab that. I believe it's this block. Oh, come on. There we go. No harm, no foul. Hopefully we don't lose that iron. That'd be bad. Okay. So now we got it. Now let's see. Where are we on this first of all? Dark red. Okay, so let's try. Oh, see, there's a hole on that side. What does this do? Now I don't know if you need a blast furnace to heat this up or not. I think you only need a blast furnace to... I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, see? That heat is way higher now. There we go. Now we're talking. So we need to get this up to workable. It also consumes fuel quicker when you do this, so gotta be careful. I want that a little higher so that way I can have some time to work it. Probably want to take it off right before it says danger, or right after it says danger. Orange with many stars. Let's do it now. I don't want to screw this up, so we need hits. Now the way I made plates was to get it up here and then hit it back a little. Just a little off. Ah. Yeah, this is the tricky part. Oh, this works much better now that I have the bellows the right way. And let's take it off now. We had some hits. Let's bend it again. There we go. Alright. So now we have our refined iron bloom, and now in order to make it into ingots, split. What? Now what do we got to do with it? Okay, well I guess we have to split it. Because it's 200. Oh, this makes 2. So you know we got to split it because we're at 200%. And we're at can work. And we're at orange. Let's take it off there. So what do we need? We need punch last. Okay, so let's hit this a lot. Take it back a little. Take it back a little more. Nope, it's cooled off. Back up to orange. Let's see if we can finish that off. So we need to come on. Get that back up to temperature, I suppose. Whoops. There's orange. And let's put her on here. There we go. Okay, now we can make some ingots. Potentially. I wonder if you still need 3 ingots to make a bucket. I think I read somewhere that steel buckets you can transport water, but I don't know. Or actually propagate water. So now we've got ingots. We need hit, hit, hit. So let's just take it all the way up. Oh no. I was almost there. Darn it. I'll just heat both of these back up at the same time. Up to orange. And let's bend. Let's upset. Nope, not gonna work. This is the difficult part, is trying to get this right. If you can find out the exact number of hits, then, or the exact pattern, then you're set. But finding that pattern isn't easy. Let's upset. Let's do light, 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 light. Bend, light, light, light. Bend, light, light. Punch, maybe? Light. Upset, maybe? Alright, well, this is going to take a while, but this is part of the game, so... Yeah, I hate to cut it out before we get our first ingot at least. Let's give this another try or two, and then we'll see where we want to go from there. There's a bunch of orange. Oops, this is the unworked one. Alright. Let's take it past there. Ah, so close. And we're out of the... Alright, well, how about this? I'm gonna make these into ingots and kind of contemplate what we want to do the rest of this episode. And I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So I did get some ingots smelted up and going. I'm out of iron ore now though, so I can't really go much further with iron. But I got all this made, and I need to make some iron tools outside of my hammer. But we got a little bit of time left on this episode, and I noticed you'll notice there's some lanterns here. These are actually made with a copper sheet. That you then make this lantern hull, and if we look, it's right here, our lantern core. Now you take that core and you put it in alcohol to fill it up, and then you can make a lantern out of it. So if you take a look at this, you've got glass panes and all the. I had all this. That's why I'm out of sake now, and I had to make some beer. Was because yeah, I went crazy making lanterns to light this place up, because it was kind of dreary, I suppose, but yeah, good use of copper. I don't think these burn out like the torches do, so we might be good on lighting now. I just have to make a lot more, I guess. But since I have this beer now, I went out and hunted up some more beef, and we need to throw some fruit. And my cherry trees are now producing, so I can actually go ahead and make up some vinegar, I suppose. So if we unseal and then toss that in here and then seal, of course it's not going to do anything. Why would it do something? I mean, come on. Great. Let's see. Maybe we need a full stack of cherries. That's 160. There we go. Okay, so we needed the full thing. So that's going to make up vinegar, and once that makes up vinegar, we can take a bucket, stick it in the salt water, and that should make the brine we need for our beef. Now there's other things you can do with this. If I can find some salt, we can salt the beef and then smoke it, and that's kind of what I would like to do for a long-term kind of solution. But you know, we need to get something pretty desperately for storing some food, because if we go through the winter again, we're going to be constantly hungry. So how about this? Let's finish this out and actually get some meat brining. So I'll be back once this becomes vinegar, and then we'll go ahead and finish up this process. Alright, and we're back. So it looks like we have vinegar. That actually didn't take that long, but now we need to empty this bucket, unseal, stick it in here, go the other way with it, and we have vinegar. Excellent. So let's take this salt water. Oh, I did get the leather water sack working. I had to update the mod, but basically now I can just use this barrel, right click on it, and it fills up. So perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Okay. I thought that's how you did it. Let's go to, maybe you have to add the salt water to the vinegar. And I don't like how this, I want to see the recipes. It really has a terrible way. There's really no way to browse the liquid recipes. Okay, let's go the other way. Let's try putting salt water in the brine, or in the vinegar. No, maybe I need to take a bucket out of there. I have nothing else to do with it. Do I have any wood boards here to make a bucket? Alright, well I guess we can make a bucket. Let's take some of that and my saw and saw some planks. And how was this done? That makes a barrel. I want to make a bucket. There we go. Okay, so we took, this is salt water, so we took a bucket out of here. Let's try putting some vinegar in and then adding it. There we go. Now we've got the brine. Oh, and it didn't use the bucket. Oh, there it went. Okay, graphical glitch. So our meat goes in here, and now we've got we're brining some beef. Hooray! Now, once that's brined, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. But just to complete this whole process, I will be back once this is brined up, and we'll see what we got. Alright, and we're back in the dark from the future, and I did make that brined beef, and I'm not sure, I must have forgot to come back from the episode. I don't know, but it's made, and it didn't really turn out the way I'd wanted. I think we're really going to have to find salt at some point if we want to actually make beef like that. But since I'm in the future, there is a better way to keep food, so I'll be exploring that in one of the future episodes. So it was kind of a waste, but you know, now we know how to make vinegar. So leave a like or subscribe, and have a good one, guys.